And then this happened. Total bummer, yo. I had a serious major panic attack at like 600 feet on a mountaintop. That's the worst that just happened to us right now, yo. The car didn't make it up the mountain. It overheated. So basically it broke down at the top of that mountain. And as you guys seen, like the inclines we had to go up are so steep. It's just like scary if you've never done it before. If you've never gone up apparently that's not even a mountain. That was just a little hill that we were going up, because we had to stop some guy that was working around the area where the car broke down. And I was like, hey, could you help us? The car overheated. What should we do? Do you have some water? And so on, like car stuff, right? And so then I was like, oh well, hey, this is our first time, me doing this for the first time. I'm so scared. I was so scared. We just did it to get to this house we rented, but couldn't make it there because of the car overheating. And so he was like, oh wow, he laughed. And I was like, yeah, it's not funny. I'm like dead ass scared. And so he was like, well, that's funny because you're only going up a hill. This is not even a big full-on mountain. And then I'm like, whoa, what do you mean? And so I just laughed because in shock, because I'm like, what do you mean this is not like a mountain? Do you not see how inclined this street? It's not even like this. Literally the street was like this, but then they were going around and around and around and around. So it was so scary going up. You guys will see, like right now, like you will see, or you probably already seen what we went through to get to not even the house, but like we were 2 to 3 minutes away from that house when the car decided to overheat. But that's because we pushed that car to the limit. I mean, we didn't even know like it was gonna do that, because I mean, before we left Clearwater, we checked the oil, we checked the water, we checked the tire pressure, we checked the oils or whatever, and everything was fine. The guy that rented it from, he said it was fine. So I was like, okay, and I told him where we were going, so I guess like if anything was wrong and or if it would prevent us from going that far with that car, he would have said something, but he didn't. So I was like, okay, we're good. So I didn't ask, I didn't say anything much, so we just went from there and we took it, and this just killed the car. Like it just didn't have the power to go up those inclines at all, man. We just pushed it a little too hard, and that's a bummer. Like we didn't do it on purpose. We were just trying to get to our destination, and it sucks we did not, because I was so excited to show you guys this tour of this house that we rented through Airbnb. Right now we are also like mad and disappointed because we didn't get to go there. We brought my mom on our first trip. Horrible experience for her. We scared the hell out of her. We put her in so much stress. We put her she didn't sleep at all from the way here to when we got here till like it's the worst first experience for her, like for this with us. So that's very disappointing for me and my sisters and my brother. It sucks. Nothing went as planned at all. The car wasn't fine. The house didn't go through. Our plans just went to shit without that car. And so I'm not blaming the guy that I got the car from, but it's just that we didn't really look further into like what we were really getting ourselves into. And it sucks because I thought we had it all under control, to be honest, because we had gone here to Tennessee before, but only to Chattanooga, Tennessee. And that is nothing compared to these. These are so inclined. At least that house we were going to, the streets were so inclined that the car just couldn't handle it for why it overheated, I guess. But overall, we're all very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I cannot give you that tour of that house that I promised I would give you. And we would spend 4 nights there and just have so much fun outside in the balcony, looking up at the stars in the woods. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it no more, because it sucks. We couldn't make it there because of a car, man. Car problems. And my fear of like, I guess heights or whatever. So point is that I had the panic. Okay, so let's talk about the panic attack, right? So the panic attack, right? The panic attack happened when we got to the top of that mountain hill. We got to the top of that hill and the car overheated. We were on our like last incline towards that house, because apparently once we got there, we tried to walk to see if the house was like around the corner or something, and that the street just went down. So we were like 2 minutes away from that house going down. That's right when the car decided to overheat, because I was driving and I was pushing the van, and next thing I look down and I'm like, the gauge for the temperature is like over halfway to hot. And I'm like, bro, I'm like to my brother, I'm like, bro, the car's overheating. And he's like, whoa, really? And so then I was like, yeah, I just stopped the car there in front of somebody's driveway. And we got out and checked, and sure enough, that car was overheating to the max. That happened, and so right away, like, I got into nervous mode first. I'm like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna get down? Because that last incline going up, just like, I was like, oh my god, this is real. Like, we are up here, how are we gonna get down? So by that point I was like so scared already. I was thinking the deal with going back down. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I can't do that. So the whole debate was for if we should go back down or proceed to the house and make it and stay there at night, and then worry about the car and going back down later the next day. So we were there for a few 30 minutes or so, talking about what we were gonna do, what was gonna go down. And then we were just like, oh hey, go ask the construction guys that are down the street to help us. And then that's when we asked this construction guys, hey, do you have water? What should we do? Where should we go? Like, which way goes where, and blah blah blah. Your car, just let it cool down, turn the AC to hot, and let the engine cool down, and then bring it down, put it in neutral, just let it roll down. And I'm like, okay, but I'm just like, I was already in like, I can't go back down that hill, because they were so inclined, yo. I was like, if the way up was horrible, the way down is just gonna be 10 times worse. I don't know. I just, after we decided to go back down, I was just in panic mode. I'm like, I'm not gonna go down that hill in that car overheating, and the brakes were not like all that great, you might say. So that just added to the whole thing, and I was just like, I can't. So I literally put a fit, and I made everybody mad. And I did not get in that car at all. I don't know, I was not thinking at all. I was just like, I'm not getting in that car, and I'm not going back down this street with those inclines with that car. And I literally walked down like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 inclines down. I walked, and I hate it to say it, but Nancy, she stuck with me, yo, and she walked down those things. She didn't go in the car because of me, and I feel bad. And that sucks. Today's Friday. We might leave tomorrow already, just because of that. We can't do anything because of the car. So that's a bummer. So that's that. Sorry there was no tour, no amazing views, no exploring more of Tennessee because of that. You guys might be disappointed just as I am, but I just might be even more than you guys, because you guys don't understand how much this trip meant to me. I was so happy to go on it and be up in these mountains, and just this ruined my day. Still, I shout out to Turo and Airbnb for like even existing. Most likely I'll probably give you guys some content with this video, and then maybe if I decide to make like another one of like the clips I actually had of wherever we did go or whatever. So I'll probably give you guys this today or Sunday, because tomorrow we might go back. It's 11-12 hours back to Clearwater, Florida. So that's that. I'll see you guys next time on another video that's maybe, I hope, on a very much more positive note and more happy and exciting. Get out, let's go, pack it up, pick it up, clean it up, let's go back home. Also guys, do me a huge favor, if you guys do like my content, if you see where it's going, if you feel any type of way towards these videos that I make, give me a big thumbs up. If you do support my work, I definitely am taking this very seriously. I do want to give you guys good stuff to watch and places to go to and explore. and probably make somebody jealous that's not from like Florida. And yeah, that's that. So if you do support me whatsoever, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me like some feedback for sure. I would love some feedback about like my work and what should I do better, change. If anything, just give me like a hey, good job, you did this, I like what you did, or whatever. Anything is like good for me. Just give me some feedback, let me know something, and we'll go from there. And for sure, I hope this channel grows and I get to go on actual adventures to where they won't go wrong. I hope this changes and never happens again. I pray that it never changes again. So yes, thank you guys for watching.